So there's this thing that I do that's super cute and, really nice and cool, where apparently I have this power where I can just tweet something completely like harmless and obvious, but because I'm a PC gamer and I mentioned being a PC gamer, it causes console fanboys to come and yell at me for it. I don't know why I have this power. I'm not complaining that I have this power, because it's a pretty nice power to have when you have a YouTube channel like mine that specifically focuses on fanboys and gaming and people being stupid in regards to the two things. And last weekend, I had this one tweet where I was quote tweeting the news that Steam hit a new concurrent peak record of almost 40 million people, which is bananas. 40 million concurrent users on a single platform is wild. And also, this is like the third or fourth concurrent user record that Steam has broken in the last 12 months. The platform is growing at a very healthy rate. And I quote tweeted it and said, PC gaming is dead, I thought, though. Because console dudes are always like, PC gaming, it sucks. It's so, no one PC games no more. Meanwhile, Steam is just chugging along, and every console-focused company has been trying to make a name for themselves in the PC market, unless your name is Nintendo. Like, PC gaming has died, or has been dying, for like 10 years, according to these people. Meanwhile, here it is doing fantastically. I'll give you 5 seconds to guess if people got mad at me for tweeting this. Around the same time, I was also having people get mad at me for challenging the idea that PC ports of games are inherently bad or inherently unoptimized. Because this is another thing that console dudes keep saying. They keep saying that all PC games are unoptimized and all PC games run like shit. And Tripster over here tried to explain why, and he did so very badly and incorrectly. So I corrected him. I'll give you 5 seconds to guess if people got mad at me for doing this as well. So a little double feature today. One of those science feature, double creature from Rocky Horror. That's what that song is called, right? Science feature double creature. Oh, that was fucking wrong. So we're gonna read some of my favorite responses I got to this one, and then also we're gonna go over some responses I got to this one, and they're gonna be fun and funny and silly and stupid. So hold on to your pants there, gentlemen. It's gonna get weird. That's an expression. Hold on to your pants. Fuck, I'm on a roll today. So we'll start here. I quote tweeted the news that Steam has a concurrent user account. PC gaming is dead, I thought, though. Escapism and choice advocate says, not all those players are payers, chief. Big difference. Yes, unless you're actively paying money all the time on a platform, you don't count, bitch. You're not actually on that platform. Wait, but I'm playing this game I bought a few months ago and I'm just getting around now to playing it. No, fuck you. Not a gamer. Not playing. Not playing. Hey, what's the best way to make console gaming look more healthy than PC gaming? I know. Tell the PC gamers they're not paying enough money, bitch. You can't be a gamer and not be paying money all the time. Video games are like the fucking ticket muncher at Chuck E. Cheese. You're only a gamer as long as there's tickets being munched. Wonderful pro-gamer argument you're making there, escapism and choice advocate. What a nice dude you sound like. You fucking goofball. Quiet says, PC is dying. Been on it since 2020 and it's only going down. Not gonna sell my PC, but also getting a PS5. Sad to see what's happening to PC. Oh, you came into PC gaming in 2020 and now you're like immediately going back to PlayStation when things get rough. Meanwhile, people who've been on PC for longer than that are, it's like this last bit is what's funny to me. Sad to see what's happening on PC. I think PC gaming is pretty fucking cool. Like, there's companies being dicks, like Nvidia's being a pretty big dick right now. Nvidia's been kind of a big dick for a while. And like, yeah, PC gaming has some annoyances happening. I don't like the reliance that a lot of game developers have on frame gen nowadays on PC. That's an annoyance. That's kind of the only annoyance I have with things right now, actually. It's just that we're starting to get into this weird period where developers are relying on frame gen to do the optimization work for them. So just like newer games are getting kind of obnoxious in the spec department. But also one of the great things about PC gaming is that you don't have to play all the new games. A lot of us don't play all the new games right when they come out because we have a bajillion other games to play. Like, I recently finished Ninja Gaiden 2 Black, and I think that was actually the first time in a long time that I have started and completed a single player game like during its launch window. And I'm only saying this because a lot of PC gamers are like me. We have so many games to play. Our backlogs are way bigger than yours on the console. So a lot of us just end up waiting for the new games, which means the optimization of new games is not a universal problem, is why I'm bringing that up. Because you're saying it's such a sad thing. The state of PC gaming is so sad. It's sad what's happening over there. Meanwhile, PC gamers are like, it's kind of annoying sometimes, but whatever. I'll play something else for a while. That's all. That's really as bad as things get here. So it's like, oh, okay, I'll play something else then. Oh man, so sad what's happening on the PC. They have such a wide variety of games that one of the only real problems with the platform isn't even really a problem for a giant chunk of the people on the platform. Gosh, so sad what's happening over there. And I've been here since 2020, so I'm basically an expert. Like, I'm sorry, if you switch to PC in 2020 and you're switching back to console, because it's just so sad what's happening. You sound like you only care about the brand new AAAs. I think that's why this mindset bugs me so much. It's just like, it's so sad what's happening on PC. Meanwhile, those of us that aren't obsessed with playing every new AAA right when it comes out, we're just like, no. But also, like, if that's your mindset, okay, go back to PS5. Shoo, go. If that's how you're gonna look at things, goodbye. Priyaranjan says it's Steam, not PC. Lol, laughing, crying. Yeah, there's more places other than Steam on the PC, so the number's actually bigger. Great argument, I think. I'm like, hey, look at these numbers. These numbers are really high. They're really good. These are numbers that counter the narrative that the platform is dying because these numbers are extremely high. And then you come in like, yeah, but dude, that's not all the numbers, idiot. Like, oh, thanks for that. I'm so glad I spent time reading this. But I want to move on to chapter 2 of this story because this one's fun. I like this one. I think all the juicy ones are in this one. So this all started when Tripster tweeted out the beauty of console ports on PC skull #PC-ooked, or I guess P-cooked. Then he has screenshots of articles covering the shoddy port of Final Fantasy 16 and Final Fantasy 7, as well as the broken port of The Last of Us. Lohi Puiko responds and says it says more about the devs than PC gaming itself, which is true. That's why you're focusing on 3 games here instead of the platform as a whole. That's also why one of your examples of the platform being shitty is a game that is not remotely recent, that being The Last of Us. When people start criticizing PC ports by bringing up old examples, it means there's a problem with your argument. Because if your argument is that PC ports are shit and that PC ports are bad, that PC games don't work, why are you going so far back to find an example? If the problem is here now, and the problem is inherent to the platform like you say it is, why are you going back in time to find your proof? Why is your proof not just right in front of me? Methinks it's because it's a problem with individual developers, not the platform itself, which is why the vast majority of PC ports come out perfectly acceptable. 95% of them or more will run at worst on par with the console version, because this is a developer problem. It is not an inherent platform problem. But Tripster, he's not done. He responds to Lohi Puiko, or however I said that, and says, it's PC gaming. The problem is too many variables. That's a PC gaming problem. And here we have the age-old narrative that just because PCs have a bunch of different components and a bunch of different possible hardware combinations, that somehow means inherently the platform is bad for gaming, which I find ironic because it suggests that before there were consoles, there just couldn't be games? Question mark? What piece of hardware is used to make them? This argument right here doesn't work. Not only because it ignores what DirectX is, apparently, but also it suggests that the problem with PC gaming, it is an inherent problem with PC gaming that there's so many variables. There's so many variables, so many hardware configurations. It is a problem with PC gaming as a platform. If that were the case, why are the vast majority of PC ports perfectly acceptable in their optimization? Why would that be the case if the problem is inherent to the platform? And that's precisely what I said. I quote tweeted and said, if the problem is too many variables, shouldn't every PC port be ass? Better question, shouldn't every console version be smooth? Because the argument is that when you don't have so many moving parts, when you don't have so many different variables in the hardware, oh, now I can optimize the game perfectly. Because the problem with the PC ports is there's too much diversity in the hardware. This one piece of hardware, boom, they're all great. That is clearly not how game development works, and we all know it. Console ports are clearly not universally well optimized. We all know it, but we're still going to go with the hardware variable. argument here. So I made this quote tweet 2,500 views. Let's see how some people come to the defense of Tripster. Let's just look. So first, Tripster responds to me and says, that's why almost every PC port is ass. Consoles are smoother than PC on most cases. So almost every PC port is ass. Just in case you thought I was being hyperbolic or I was misrepresenting his points before. He just flat out says it here. Almost every PC port is ass because of hardware variables. I responded and said they aren't though, but even if they were, the ports you screenshotted were obviously worse than the standard. How could they have been worse than the standard if the reasoning was something that every PC port experiences, variable hardware? And of course, I never got a response to this, because why would I get a response to this? I'm fucking right. The fact that there were articles being written about them like that in itself proves I'm right, because if every PC port was ass, why would it be news when a PC port is ass? You ass. I got a response from someone named Tribe of 12, who says, what PC port hasn't been complete ass? Which is my favorite thing that console fanboys do. They'll make a wild, outlandish claim, and you'll be like, hey, that's wrong. And they'll be like, oh yeah, prove it. You prove it. I made the claim, but you prove that I'm not right. Instead of, me proving that I'm correct. We call this the burden of proof. Like when you make a claim about something and that claim that you make is not self-evident, then you're the one that's supposed to prove that you're correct. Because otherwise, anyone could say anything at any time and it would always have to be true. I could say, hey, Tribe of 12, I saw you peeing in a dumpster the other day, and then you took a Dixie cup and you scooped up the pee, you threw it on a seagull, and you don't even live near a body of water. So where the fuck did you get a seagull, Tribe of 12? I need to see some proof that you didn't do that, because I know what I saw, Chief, Officer, Judge, Your Honor. I saw Tribe of 12 do that. You better prove otherwise, bucko. I responded to him and said, I'm not about to list the literal thousands of PC ports that are perfectly acceptable, if not excellent. Unless it's news that a PC port is asked, you can expect it to run at worst on par with the console version. Stop buying into this nonsense. You know who got a response? Not me. Because again, I was correct. Why would they respond? PC gamers are child predators responded to my quote tweet and said, PC begging. Okay. Escapism and choice advocate. Oh, you again. You're from the other one. I forgot about you. I didn't even notice it was the same guy. Man, you're just the internet police this time, I guess. It says, yup, too many variables, especially incompetence. And then it has a screenshot of when Windows 11 broke and a bunch of people's PC games didn't work for a while until it was fixed. Especially if you were playing Ubisoft games for some reason. I never really understood why Ubisoft specifically was so affected by that. But two things here. You say that the problem is bad because of incompetence. Too many variables, especially incompetence. So you agree that being competent at your development keeps the bad things from happening? So you agree it's a developer problem and not a hardware platform problem? It's a developer problem? You fucking moron. But I also like this argument because it implies, this implies that nothing like this ever happens on the console. And we know that's not true. We know it does happen on the console. But when it does happen on the console, these same people will say, oh, someone fucked something up. Someone fucked up that update, man. That there was some real bad programming going on in that update. That's what you say when it's on the console. But when it's on the PC, suddenly it's an inherent problem with the platform. You are stupid if you believe this. My goodness, my bollocks are on the plate. I don't know. Dude, I'm bulk recording videos right now. I'm gonna be out of town for a few days. My band is going to play the Whiskey A Go-Go. And then my wife is cooking up some kind of little weekend trip out of that for my birthday. My birthday is on Monday. Everyone say happy birthday, Joe. But, God, this was dumb. This was really dumb. At least I know how powerful I am, though. At least I know how powerful I am. Okay, toodles. Oh my goodness, hi, it's time for the Doofus Club shoutouts. I do Doofus Club shoutouts at the end of all of my videos where I shout out every single member of the Doofus Club, which is 99 cents a month, and it comes with some emojis. Here's the thing, I'm currently traveling, which means videos up until March 5th are going to be recorded sometime in advance, which means I cannot update the Doofus Club shoutouts at the end of the video. So here's what we're going to do. I'm recording this Doofus Club on Wednesday, February 26th. The following will be the shoutouts for the Doofus Club as of February 26th, and then the return of the actual actual up-to-date Doofus Club shoutouts will come back around March 5th, March 6th when I get back into town. Which means you have until March 5th, March 6th when I get back into town to make your name as dumb as humanly possible. You have some time to think about this until I record a new one, so when I get back, when I sit down, I want to see some of the dumbest names I have ever seen in my entire life. Consider this your homework assignment, alright? Okay, here's the Doofus Club shoutout as of February 26th. I love you all. Henthai, Ex Machina Gamma, One Man Riot, Fill Me Up, Et Omega, Gava P, Fire Hazard 105, Ultima Jack, Epion 504, EK, Anurag Gupta, Binary Deviant, Zombie Fan, If You Read This, You Gay, Klepto Penguin, Raptor 1, Bisevnishni, Partial Mean 8, Wild Gamer 3001, GWXSS, Frito Sandwich, Doom Kaiju, Rasp the Wolf, Evan Code, Sad Freighter, OK Toodles, Tech Gaming, Jungle Zone, Slim Jim, Carlos Josue, Hernandez, Jaramillo, Really Zer Gaming with Dead People, Better Fondue, All Games Video, Mad Rocks 2682, Neon Alec, Max Killer V2 Gaming, Biscuit 111, Yoggster, Horizon Forbidden West Remastered, Pope Raphael the Rat King, Jessica Shepard, Joe, I Changed My Mind, Windows and Android for the win, Ricky Spiral, Ricky Tiki Tabby, Muskie, Tech Manix, Joe, please throw me into the San Francisco Bay, Kareem the Steel Angel, Joe Mama will steal your liver in 14 days, Smash Jump, Sergeant Jason Bond, Baron von Vaterham, the Silver Dragon, changed my name to help Joe pad his runtime, Cyrus, forgot to cancel, now I can't afford a motorcycle, True Tech Skin 940, Sensen Akage, forgot to cancel, now I can't afford a membership, Hinoka's #1 Saudi fan, Creed Warrior 23, Max the Chef, Metro UK, Gooch do not speak for this chap, Totally Insane, Vendetta Autry, Black Cobra, Non Voila, Vox Alta, The Knight of Cypher, Cloaked Onyx, Neenox, Reborn Mew with the fan art, Nick, ML04, I own 6 copies at Click 2006 on Blu-ray, What the Fan Art, Joey, your fursuit will arrive in 10 days, Wolf of Midnight, Stick Rider, The Cunt Connoisseur, Pig Venus, Kev Dog 1992, Steve Wynn Studios, Phil McCracken, The Beesoms, Own Gaming, Tariq Brown, Thomas Spokane, Hero Culture, Thornscade, Magan X, Everett Evans, Mr. Spawning No Threes, The Catalina Frickin' Y, Mixer Pow Pow, Why Trouble, Donnie Weston, Nick Donegan, Gob Gobson, Rogue Winter 919, Bobby Hinner, Doug, Nick Z, Grimsy, Kejtaji, Hangman for Hire, Lil Dil No, Edge Knight 1789, Frost Crystal, Jimmy Chops, Biogenesis, Yeah I Cam, So Ian in Action, Floppy Pingus, Michael Musial, Minga Key, Kushka, The Scruffy Skull, Ghost Ho, Ryusagi, The Jojo 6, Fast Grow, Femtanga, Raptor Tim, Omna Steph 94, Mr. Self-Destruct, Blue Hook, Joey Masters videos faster than Sony does games. Oh my god, help me, the wasps have begun to attack. Snorlax and Disney ruins everything they touch. Jody Breeze, the Almond God, Maxler is L, Demetrius, Papa Giorno, McAdvertisement, Diego Garcia, He Hates Maddie, Kim McKins, Boofner, I American Idiot, Rebel Blood 80, Antoine Horton, Joe, Blog the Discord right now, PS you're a furry, discord.gg/doofus, Console Sims Tears, you didn't change my mind, Joe. Oh no, it's Justin, Ranroy, Tony Wayne, Bloodline, Extreme the Wolf 7, Joey Scoops, Puddin' Tane, Joe Taco. I'm asking you once again to try the finals, Joe. Geekstar got 5090, he's gonna slap Griffin with it, Wannabe Hobo Jidge, Westa Roy Mastered, Bill at 310 Char, Rob C, Veg, The Groovy Banana, Kurt Nallus back, already doing a game dev degree at another uni, lol, everybody above me is a doofus. Man, there's a lot of you. And you know what? We're gonna get real stupid when we get back, okay? Stay safe, stay a doofus, make your name the dumbest thing possible before I get back, okay? Toodles.